Next, we will understand what is population and sample. So, okay, what is population in statistics? Statistics different from statistic. This is different, guys. Okay, statistic, which means they are talking about sample. Okay, status is the one which we are learning it now. So, what is population? Can someone tell me what is a population? Population is you, me, everybody in this world, all the humans in this world. We can say that is a population. All the living beings in the world is called your population. The universe, right? The universe, everything is in the universe. That is your population. The population refers to the entire group of interest that we wanted to study and draw conclusion about. Okay. So what do you mean by the entire group of interest? For example, the population of all students in a particular high school. Another example is the population of a retail store, wherein you have all of the customers who shop at the store in a given year. You are very particular about your interest is your interest. Yes, you want to conduct a research. You want to conduct a research. As part of the research, your area of interest is you want to see, within this for a specific given year, which all customers, they shop, how much money they spent. Money spent by all the customers in a specific year in my shop. Okay, that is your population. So population refers to the entire group of individuals, objects, events that share a common characteristics. And also it refers to the entire group of interests that we want to study and draw conclusion about. That is what your population. Okay, we can make inference about a population based on a sample of the data. That is what I already discussed. And okay, what are the examples for population? All college students in Tamil Nadu, or all college students in Kerala, or all students in India. This is population. Again, it depends on the area of interest. Let's say I'm interested in studying. My group of interest is all college students in Tamil Nadu. This is my population. I take the population, I draw in Tamil Nadu, I'm going to randomly conduct some survey, and then I'll get the heights of the students, and then I'm going to generalize the population height. Okay. And the next one is the all smartphones manufactured by a particular brand in a given year, and all car manufactured by a specific car company, and all households in a country, and all first year college students in Anna University, population of all employees in a company. Let's say you work for TCS or work for Accenture. So you want to understand, you want to run a study, right, with all first year college students in Anna University. Then your area of interest is the first year college students. So you are taking all the first year college students in Anna University. That is your population. Next one is what is sampling? What is sampling? Sampling is a subset of your population, a representative subset of the population. The sample must be random and unbiased. Please remember this. Random and unbiased. It should be a representative of the subset of the population. The sample must be random and unbiased. So what do you mean by representative subset of the population? When you draw a sample, it should cover all the groups. Let's say a simple example is you are running a survey. You have someone like, in your population, let's say in your population, you have high income group people, medium income group people, and low income group people. If you run a survey only with high income group people, and then you can make a decision that all the customers average spend on a year is, or on a month is 1,20,000. Can you draw a conclusion like that? If you draw a sample only from a specific group of people, especially one specific group, in this case, high income group people, your sample is biased. Your sample is biased. It is not a representative of your population. Make sure that you are running a survey with low income group people, medium income group people, high income group people. Only then we can say that your sample is a representative subset of your population. You are covering all segments of the customers with different income group. But you are, running a survey with one, randomly with, each group customers. So hence it is called random. It should not be like specific customers, right? It should be randomly, so that it will be unbiased. You randomly run a survey across all the groups. Your sample will be unbiased. So your sample is supposed to be a representative subset of the population, and it should be random and unbiased. Okay, the next question is, why should I, what are the examples for sample? Yeah, what are the examples? Give me some examples. The random sample of 150 students in a college, a random sample of 100 smartphones from a latest model released by the brand, random sample of 1,000 households from urban areas across the country. Likewise, right, we can take a random subset of the data from a sample, from a population. That is what your sample. Other example is, okay, I'll just come back to that simple example. So now the question is, why do I need to sample the data? Why do we, like I said earlier, it is very difficult to get access to the population data in the first place. Okay, hence we need to rely on this sample. The reason why we need to sample the data is it is cost effective and it is not going to consume much time. And so if you rely on the population data, right, it is impossible to collect the entire data. If you want to take the entire data, it is highly impossible. That is also a reason why we need to sample the data. If you take the entire population, it's time consuming and it is highly impossible, and it involves too much of cost because you need to put more staffs to gather the entire population data. So for that reason, we have to do the sampling. The question is, how do we sample the data? That's what I said. The sample must be a representative population and it must be unbiased. Okay, so the advantage here, the sampling can save cost, human and other resource cost. The disadvantage may not be representative. So we can run a survey with different set of people, but still, we cannot say that it is a representative, right? It doesn't, the sample survey, whatever you ran it, the data, what you have in your hand, it cannot be represented all the time. The simple example is, for example, you host a party in your house. You want to buy sweets. You visit a nearby stall, right? Sweet stall. Okay, you go to a sweet stall and then you want to buy sweets. What you do is you first ask them, give me some, you want to buy 2 different or 3 different varieties of sweets in bulk. So before you buy it in bulk, what you do? You take a sample, you ask them to give a small piece in, these 3 different varieties, and then you taste it. And then you generalize how the quality and taste of these 3 different varieties of sweets. And then only you are going to buy. Using the sample, you make an inference about this, huge quantity of each variety of sweets, right? So the same thing is applicable here. But here, what you do is you go and you want to buy 3 different varieties of sweets. What you are doing is you are, getting this sample from 3 different sweets. Hence, your sample is a representative of this population. What if you get a sample only from this sweet, and if you decide the rest of the other 2 sweets also same as this taste, and if you close your eyes and order all the other 2 items also, what is going to happen? There could be chances, it may not be as good as this one. Hence, what you do is you draw a sample from each and every item. Of these 3 items, you take samples and then you taste it and then you decide. The same idea is applicable here also. So instead of, my sample should be unbiased, it should be random. So how can you make sure that my sample is unbiased? It should be random, right? See, in the case of the similar example, let's in the sweet stall, right? You want to buy 3 different sweets in bulk. You are going to get this sample, right? Give me a small sample in all these 3 varieties. But you ask them, hey, in this one, you give me the sample from this side and this side. Don't give me from here itself. Okay, give me this one. The classic example is fruits, right? Before you buy mango fruits, you want to buy it in 50 kgs, 50 kgs, right? They give one sweet, and here also say one fruit, one fruit, one fruit. But when they pack it, there could be, so what you do is don't give me this one and give me something here and there, right? I want to see it. So the representative, and it is random, you want to do not in a specific place. Maybe the outside it may look good, but just beneath the heap, there are some fruits it would have got spoiled, right? So in that case, you want to make sure that all the fruits are in good shape. You sample that data randomly, but you sample from 3 different varieties, and at the same time randomly you are going to sample it. Hence your sample is unbiased, and also it is a representative population since you are collecting from 3 different varieties. That's it, guys. If you understand this one, you're all set.